Where you at, Berto?
Megan Thee Stallion's new look is problematic as fuck. Yo, as y'all can see, I just made it back to the home crib, the home base. I haven't unpacked yet. My apartment's a mess right now, so I'm thugging. I really do appreciate y'all bearing with me. Let's get right into the video, man. But we back to regular scheduled programming. Y'all already know what it is. Where you at, family? Come on.
On November 28, 2025, the Lakers played the Mavericks at Crypto Arena in Los Angeles.
Type.
As the game was going on, a photographer took a photo of our girl, Thee Stallion. You're looking at the photo right here. And of course, this particular photo went viral because I didn't even know who the hell this was.
Facts. She low-key looked like a horse.
Until I really...
oh my God, YouTube is gonna cook me for bullying, bruh. Yee! I'm sorry.
looked at it and I understood that, oh, that kind of looks like Meg.
Bruh, they trying to say this is Meg Thee Stallion at Klay Thompson Dallas game tonight. Hell nah, Bill, who that is, bro? That don't look like Meg Thee Stallion. See, this is what happened when they had me cutting up their face so goddamn much to the point you can't even recognize who the hell.
It's crazy how many videos we've been reacting to with virtually the same topic. Like, it's like all these celebrities get addicted to changing their organic faces with these plastic, bruh. With the plastic. It's like they all want to look like these Barbie dolls. It doesn't make sense.
They used to be. The hell is this, man?
Wow.
Woo! Now, guys, this is interesting because this was the same thing that we saw with Glorilla and her facial reconstruction and how she's looking different. And now people are starting to notice this with Meg Thee Stallion. I've looked at certain medical professionals who basically evaluate facial reconstruction changes. And when I started typing in Meg Thee Stallion, this is what I found.
Things that I do think she's had done though is some microblading to her brows and some veneers. And then in going through some of her videos, she's talking, but there's not a whole lot of animation going on her forehead. So I think that she probably gets regular Botox to her glabella and her frontalis.
She's so young.
So again, this is interesting because Meg Thee Stallion,
why do y'all keep doing this?
Stallion was trying to say that she did not have these changes. And this is no different from what you see with Glorilla, with Meg Thee Stallion. They said that they don't have these changes, and then of course they have these changes. And when I see the women in the comment sections of these videos, some may be critical, but many are supportive. Many of these ladies feel like, hey, they look very well, they look good, you know, go ahead.
For now, and that'd be the problem. It's like they go from doing minor things, minor, but then it should be adding up and then you unrecognizable before you even know it, bruh. That's the problem. Yo, real quick, if you like making money, I need you to watch this part of the video. If you don't like making money, then go ahead and skip it, but that really should be none of y'all. I know you guys have been seeing me promote this new app called Free Cash, and the big talk of the town is
this a scam, Berto? What is this?
Well, look at this guy and this guy, all people from our community that are making money through the Free Cash app. The link is in the description. Even one person from my boy Astro Dior's community made $1,000 using the Free Cash app. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, you can make free money while playing games on your phone. But let me break this down in a very clear way for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. When you sign up for Free Cash using the link in my description, once you're in, you're gonna see a list of games pop up. You download them, you play them, you beat the levels, get to the certain requirements that they tell you to hit. And once you get there, you're gonna get some credits sent to your account. Every single time you hit the requirements, you get paid real money. And they make the process so easy that you can cash out that money into your PayPal or even gift cards. And yes, it is completely free to use. Now, there are some options where you can spend a little cheese to get through the level faster, but you don't need to do that. The reason why this is even possible is because these games are trying to get new players onto their platform. So they pay Free Cash to pay you to get people to play the game. Now, I know I showed you a crazy example of somebody making up to $1,000, which it's possible, but realistically, it might take some time. This is just an easy way you can make an extra 10, maybe 20 bucks, just doing something that you guys probably do for free anyway. So if you're gonna be bullshitting on your phone playing games, why not get paid? So if you've been on the fence, this is your sign. Click the link in my description and try out a few games. And when you make your money, take a screenshot and send it to me, bro, because I want to see y'all make that cheese. Because if I'm winning, I want to make sure y'all winning too. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Link in the description, and you're gonna get a $5 bonus using my shit. Now let's get right back to the video. Where you at, family?
Girl, get that money. Go ahead, girl, improve your look.
The only answer really is to love yourself, man. I know that there's certain insecurities, and we do have technology now to the point where it's like, all right, if you want to go get a little something done, look, I'm not the motherfucking plastic surgeon police, but this is really what happens. They get so addicted to this shit to the point where there's no return. You looking in the mirror and you don't even know who you looking at.
Looks. And of course, in the case of Glorilla and Meg Thee Stallion, these particular changes have allowed them to get NBA boyfriends. I mean, again, in Meg Thee Stallion's case, she's dating Klay Thompson. But I wanted to evaluate something.
This man, Klay Thompson, threw his entire basketball career away to be with Megan Thee Stallion. Have y'all noticed that ever since Klay Thompson got with Megan Thee Stallion, this nigga lost all his aura? Nigga can't shoot. Nigga's on the bench. What happened, Klay Thompson? Megan Thee Stallion sucked all this nigga's basketball skills like goddamn Space Jam. Y'all seen that movie where the monsters, they take all the basketball powers and they suck it through his balls? Hey, yo. Real life.
Would this be acceptable for men? Now, as women are getting the bag, I'm starting to see a lot of this going on, where there's BBLs, facial reconstruction, obviously the hair, things that women are doing to improve their aesthetics and their personal appearance. But I've noticed something when men are trying to improve their personal appearance.
Oh my God,
it's always laughed upon, right? And I've noticed this when it comes to, let's say, what you're seeing now with the height replacement theory. Now, don't get me wrong. I've noticed that this has occurred with certain situations.
I'm Denzel Siggers.
This guy's a lame. Oh my God, I can't stop, bro. I can't stop. Hey, everybody keep me accountable, bro. Keep it P, Berto. Keep it P.
27 years old, and I spent $100,000 on limb lengthening surgery. They break your bones surgically. They cut them and they attach devices.
It's just I almost can't hold myself back. This guy, real life, went and got his legs cut off so he can be a couple inches taller. Yo, it doesn't get more clown world than this game. Oh my God. And now he walks like a penguin everywhere. Bro can't even walk properly.
Over time, there's a metal rod in my leg, and then there was an external fixator that attaches to the metal rod going through your leg. So you have both an internal device and an external device.
Now, this is a weird one because this is like to the extreme. I've seen certain men get the height replacement thing, and they go to surgery to extend their bones to become taller. Now, this is important because when I see men doing something like this, I'm almost for certain hearing men getting roasted. You know, I'm hearing men getting talked about, men getting like, oh, that's lame. And it's not just from just guys.
Beyond lame.
But I see certain comments like this from women. But at the same time, what you typically hear from guys who do this is what?
I hate short guys. I don't care. Shorter than me, I them. Like, I mean, people are gonna be, oh, you're fat, blah 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 blah. I can lose weight. You can't change your height. So,
damn. Oh man, she's talking. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good ass comeback. I can lose weight. You can't change your height, nigga. Hey man, don't listen to this though. This type of stuff just exists on the internet. I promise you. Yes, there's women that real life be caring about this shit, but those women aren't the women you want to be with. Real women that are genuine and the ones that you actually want to wife up as a guy, they're not gonna not fuck with you because of your height. Maybe you have a little bit of a disadvantage. Sure, that's life. There's a double standard. You know what I'm saying? I'm taller than you. Maybe your personality better than mine. All right? You know what I'm saying? I'm taller than you. Maybe you got a little bit more confidence in me. Work with what you got. Make it work for you.
I don't know why people even deal with short people like it.
Woo! Now, this is a lady who is a BBW, and she's talking about how she is hating on short guys. Now, the point that I'm trying to make here is Meg Thee Stallion, Glorilla, they can easily work on their appearance. Makeup, facial reconstruction, weave, all of these things.
It's a double standard.
Yet you have a lady like her who is overweight or a BBW, and she can then talk about how she doesn't like short guys. But at the same time, if these short guys want to improve their height, something is wrong with these men, right?
I think so too, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Getting your height done, like that is the, it's one thing to change your face and you look chopped cheese, and that sucks. That sucks for sure. But then losing the ability to be able to walk, I'm not risking that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That is so precious. I do not, like, knocking on wood, God forbid, I would not want to just be bound to a wheelchair forever, especially if, you know what I'm saying, I already knew how to walk. And then it's not like it's some tragedy or some accident happened. No, I signed up for that. I signed a waiver that said there is a very high percentage that in a few years you won't even be able to walk anymore. Just so I could be a couple inches taller? Nah, not me, man. I can't go for that. No way.
Are lame for doing that. Like, how could you do it? And this is the same conversation when you talk about black men and talking about the advantages that women have when it comes to weave. When you talk about black women and extensions, you talk about black women and their ability to wear their hair, it's like it's a non-negotiable. Women feel that black men have no absolute chance to even talk about a black woman's hair. But I saw this video from this guy and he really exposed something that was crazy.
So you want me to wear my hair natural?
Yes.
Yeah, that's too much. Like, I don't want to be dealing with all the naps and stuff every day. Like, sometimes I just want to be able to switch it up, wake up, put my wig on, and walk out the door. What is so funny? I don't understand why they always laugh at me.
Now, this is a guy going around with a wig on, and he's talking to these women, and at the same time, a lot of these men are feeling bad because, their hair is balding, and even though it's a joke, he has a wig on, and he's telling them, like, he doesn't want to do the things that they should be doing, taking care of their hair, and they start laughing because now they see the same hypocrisy that they use for wearing these things that inherently make them look better on the outside, but at the same time they criticize these men for wanting to use the same technologies or the same advances to make themselves look better. And that's the key thing that I'm noticing with all of this. When women get into money or into fame, and if they're not as pretty, they can use all of these things to their advantage.
Yeah.
Not even just makeup or weave, like literal reconstruction surgery,
crazy
BBLs, things like that. Men have no real opportunity to improve their looks. I mean, outside of working out, but let's say
that's the best way though. That does so much. Again, bro, it's a double standard. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's not, bro. But this is the world we live in. We gonna keep bitching and complaining. Come on, man up.
For example, if you're short, you really can't improve that unless you want to go through height surgery. If you're a person with a dusty hairline like me, you can go ahead on and get a new hairline if you like to.
Facts, and we didn't even have that. So look, we got something. Y'all got hairline reconstruction. You know what I'm saying? We got the hairline reconstruction. If you chop cheese in the head, you can go to Turkey and get your shit done. Come on, man. We got something. Be happy. Get what you get and don't get upset. My mama taught me that.
But then that won't work. And let me kind of get on to that too, because you have some men out there.
Let me knock on wood. I hope this is not me. I do not want that to be my life. Holy.
Who are getting hair transplant surgeries and stuff like that, right? And women have talked about these men in the worst way. You have this guy, as you can see, he was balding and he went and took care of his hairline and now he got braids. But a lot of women look down upon this, right? This is something that's important. And then what you can hear is women actually requesting what men should do with their hair.
Y'all, I just seen a dude with waves, and it just reminded me how, like, you really don't see dudes with waves no more. Like, can we bring waves back?
I'm scared to put the waves on my head. That's why I grew my hair out. I had a peanut head, man.
Like, if I see a dude that has waves, it gives cleanliness, it gives skincare routine, it gives take care of themselves, it gives take their vitamins. But when I see a dude with a fro, especially one that ain't got no type of shape or no type of products in it or nothing, it really give dirty booties to me. It give holes in the drawers. It give stain in between the crack part. Like, I don't know. I just feel like men in hair, it just no.
This lady is saying, listen,
you hating. You dry hating for real.
We need to see you black men go back to waves again. And I thought that was interesting because, yeah, I used to have some waves back in the day, trying to struggle and get it. The problem is that my hairline is so down bad, only like a certain part of my hair could even have waves. So you can't even wear that. And women might think that, you know, is sexy. And for a lot of guys that are, you know, 35 or 40, you can't even get waves anymore. And so, well, if you can't get waves, you're down bad, you're balding, you're down bad, you're short, you're down bad, you're broke, you're down bad.
God damn.
And then women can just go ahead, if they're bald or whatever, just get any kind of thing that will make themselves look better and everything is okay. And at the same time, if the men are not like naturally good looking, if the men are not like naturally tall, if the men are like naturally not smart and rich, then you have these women who have all of these advantages, Botox and all of that. And these are the ladies that, if they can get this stuff, are calling the same average guys who are not even competing with the same technology. Number one, ugly. Number two, broke. Number three, dusty. I just thought that it was really crazy. The fact that Meg Thee Stallion can get praised for just changing her look and turning into somebody else.
She doesn't even like me personally, bro. I don't like this shit, bro. No disrespect. Like I know I be joking around and whatnot, but genuinely speaking, gang, this does not look good. Now I know this is a bad frame. You know, probably got it from a bad angle. But she literally looks plastic. Like her face don't even look real anymore, bro. And it's really sad to see because regardless of anything, yeah, Megan Thee Stallion might not have been my cup of tea, but bro, I just don't understand. Like, she was a beautiful woman, though, objectively, though. Objectively, nah, I do not fuck with her for what she did to Tory. That's nasty work. But that's a completely different topic. We're just talking about looks right now, gang. Why did you do this to yourself, Megan? Why do y'all be doing this? It's crazy. It's crazy. I really don't get it.
All the time. And then if a black man comments on the fact that, yo, you're changing yourself too much. Whoa, you're changing yourself too much under the knife. Like something is weird with that. You will get women literally saying, shut up, keep your mouth over black women.
Yeah.
That's not your job. Don't talk about what we're doing. But at the same time, those same ladies will go around and talk about how you're ugly, you're unattractive, you're too short,
yeah,
you're too fat. And then if you want to fix those things, you're not a man for having your hair. Like, why don't you get normal braids? But then what if you can't get normal braids? What if you are like balding like me and you don't want to do a hair transplant? And if you get a hair transplant,
you gotta commit to the baldingo.
Then all of a sudden that's not real because that's not manly. It's not manly for you to fix your issues. I mean, I know you've seen some of these guys like with the BBL abs and stuff like that. Women be clowning them. So like, what advantages do men have if you want to?
I'm confused, O'Shea. Are you like advocating for men to do this shit? Cause I think that's lame as hell, bro, in my personal opinion. I'm not advocating for y'all to go do this to your bodies. Work for it. Put the work in. You want abs? Go do some abs, nigga, and diet.
Prove yourself.
Caloric deficit.
You can only work out and exercise, and that will deliver a certain amount of results. But what women don't understand is that what makes them insecure that they can fix right away with some of these aesthetics and surgery and stuff like that, men also go through some of the same issues. I know of plenty of men who are in their 40s, hairline is down bad, and they really want to get that fixed. It's like really bothering them. For me, my hairline been down bad for a long time, so it doesn't really bother me as much. But I know so many men that it really bothers them, like that their hair is gone and they really wish that their hairline could come back, and how much it would make them feel if they could access the same sort of things that, you know, like Meg would do if they can improve themselves. And some guys go to Turkey, but then some guys don't do it because they don't want to be like laughed at for doing it. You know, they don't want to be roasted up for doing it. But meanwhile, you have these ladies like Meg Thee Stallion and Glorilla are like literally improving their dating options by using technology. So the question is, like, for guys who are so-called ugly, what would their situation be if they decided to use the same things and women found out about it? How mad would women be if dudes, like, literally were out there getting like BBL abs or like different hairlines and installs?
My whole thing is bro, this shit just don't even look good. There's one thing if it was just, it looked good, but this shit don't look good. Every nigga we've seen with BBL abs looks terrible. You know what I mean? I think, you know, the hair transplant shit, at least it looks natural. I mean, shit, it is somewhat natural. I don't know the exact process, but aren't they like just pretty much reopening your hair follicle pores so your hair can just grow back? So however your hair was, it just grows naturally in that way. They just scientifically reactivate those areas. So again, I don't know the whole science behind it, but it's somewhat of a natural procedure, right? But anything else that I just don't fuck with nothing that don't look natural. I think there's a uniqueness about everybody. They have interesting looks or whatever. And yeah, some people are more chopped than others. It is what it is. But God handcrafted you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That he handcrafted us all. We got to learn to love and appreciate that shit. That's what I'm really getting at. You dig?
Dudes could change the way that their nose look if dudes could do the same stuff. Would women call that fake? Would women call that phony?
Probably.
I think that they would, right?
For sure.
And I think that what you're seeing now is a lot of men are tired of being held to this particular standard by women who are not holding themselves to that same particular standard. And that's one of the problems in the dating market. Like, you have women who have all of these advantages and then holding men to a standard that a man typically cannot reach unless he's the top 20% of all men. And this is a problem in the dating market. Like, again, women can fix themselves like quickly within a year if they have access to cash, and it would take a man so much work, and he would have to be rich.
We're not afraid of the work though. Real men, we not afraid of the work. We show up every time, we put the work in, we get it done. Come on, man. 5, 10 years, 16 years, 20 years, I'm here. We showing up every day. Let's do it, man. That's where you at, family.
Where you at, Berto?
Come on, man. We not scared of the work.
He'd have to be smart. I mean, there are so many things that need to go right for a man to be at the top 20% of all men. And with Meg Thee Stallion, I mean, it could just happen like within that time.
All right, she's a woman. Let her take the easy way.
So guys,
y'all let me know what y'all think, man. At the end of the day, we live in a society full of double standards, and you know, it's a decent conversation. Live your life how you want to live. Don't let me or anybody else tell you what you can and can't do. You know, I'm just giving y'all my opinions, and I genuinely think we all need to start learning how to love and appreciate ourselves a lot more. My name's Berto. Where you at, family? I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.